up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre, the tour reviews and reviews. Back in here with one more video. Guys, you already see the title of the video. You see the thumbnail of the video. You already know it's time to get active. Now, I will say, shout out to my Instagram and I guess my email address as well. You guys have been flooding me with requests to review this situation that involves flight reacts. Been really busy, so I haven't been able to get to it, but we're gonna go through it here today, and I'm gonna conduct this like a bit of a live stream, like to a degree, because I'm way far behind in the news, but I want to bring your guys as well as myself up to date. So we're gonna go through the couple of clips and videos that I have here today. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but bear with me because this is very important that we go through. Flight Reacts is a very famous, very poppin' YouTuber, millionaire. He was in a relationship. Let me just bring this up right here. He was in a relationship a few months back, and I ended up reacting and doing a story off of his admission that the girl, her name is Janet, that he got pregnant, was emotionally and sometimes physically abusing him to the extent of leveraging his unborn child with her in an attempt to gain power over him. Some truly despicable and some really dark shit, all right? Since then, he has gotten out of the relationship and got into a new relationship with a young lady. And here's the reason why I wanted to go over these particular videos, all right? Number one, I get so many detractors that come onto this channel and talk ill on the availability and the opportunity to go over bad behavior. And I remain to my point that there are so many young men that would benefit if they had someone address and look at specific behaviors as they occur and say, no, that right there, that's a red flag. Walk away from that right here. But so many are used to trauma bonding. So many think that toxicity is normal and that the toxicity means that the relationship is stronger. In the case of Flight Reacts, what we're going to go over here right now is this is someone who came into a lot of money very early, very talented brother, but you could tell doesn't understand nature, doesn't understand women at all. And it's pretty scary because he already got himself into a situation before by getting this first young lady pregnant, but he's going down a similar path right now. He's going down the exact same path. So I wanted to use this opportunity as a lesson for everyone that watches this channel as you go forth in your life. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over the start of this particular juncture of the story, which involves a new girl that he's dealing with, which seems to be a mirror of the last situation, but we'll get there, named Drea. All right. Now this situation picks up right now. So without further ado, let's just get active and let's go in there. All right.
Shit. Alright, bro, I'ma just leave the shit on. If she's like saying too much shit, I'll just mute it so I don't get like banned or some shit, bro. Just lock it.
So he recently broke up with her, and now she shows up at his crib. Now I think that he broke up with her like via Twitter or something like that, and now he's live on Twitch, which you guys, you're not supposed to just be pausing and leaving and walking. I mean, you can go take bathroom breaks and stuff like that, but you're not supposed to be handling drama and BS on the middle of a Twitch stream, all right? You gotta attend to your audience. So she decided to come right over.
Oh. You're crazy, though.
You're crazy.
You're wasting your time.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna force you out. I'm not gonna touch you or nothing.
I know you're not.
I don't know why. What are you? You're wasting your time right now. Like,
End it, or I will.
just, huh?
End it, or I will.
Why do you? No, I'm not ending nothing.
Or I will.
Just get your shit. Stop. Don't touch. Don't touch.
No. Talk to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Yes. Let's go.
Nah.
End it.
Just
Let's
get off the screen.
No.
God. Oh, God. All right. Just real quick to start off, this is exactly what you guys are about to see is what no accountability looks like from the young lady. This is what you're also going to see is pretty privilege. Women that are allowed allowances, that are given allowances within their life because of being pretty. They get second, third, fourth, fifth chances. No one ever wants to talk about pretty privilege. No one wants to talk about that, but we're going to talk about it here today. Let's keep it rocking.
Delete it. End it. Delete the tweet too.
Nah.
You're not single.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You don't know how to act.
You don't know how to act.
I've been know how to act.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Just look at the pure exhaustion on Flight Reacts' face. This is a young man that is stuck between a rock and a hard place because he knows that he's on stream. And what he feels right now, because he's telling her to leave, what he feels right now is completely and utterly stuck because he can't do anything. Because he has a subset of his user base that's going to call him a punk, a wussy, a this and a that if he ends up trying to call the cops. Right, so he doesn't want to enter that into his brand, even though you guys already know what I see over here. I don't deal with him. Let my tax dollars flourish. Put my tax dollars to work. Remove her, please. Remove her, all right? But he's a young brother, so I don't expect him to have that degree of maturity, but you got to work on it, bro, all right? But he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Between that, there's some men out there that's just like, man, if she came in my house, all uninvited, I would physically remove her. You can't do that either. All right, this is recorded. So he doesn't know what to do, but let's keep it rocking.
Delete the tweet.
You don't know how to act.
Oh, act like me, Daddy. Delete it.
Nah, I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, God. These are adults.
Yes.
Like, she's an adult. She's watching the comments.
Delete it. Get your phone, delete the tweet now. Come on, Daddy, delete it. Yes.
Hey, chill,
baby,
don't touch.
delete it.
Nah,
Touching
chill.
his
Yes.
face. This is so disrespectful.
Bro, can you just get your stuff?
No.
Acting like a child.
Just leave, please.
She's watching the stream. She's watching all the comments. Because she knows exactly what she's doing.
Come on, delete it.
In her immature mind, this is what she said. Oh, he's going to break up? Well, I know he's streaming right now. She knows that when he be streaming. So she's probably going up and watching his Twitch stream. And it's like, I'm going to go over there right now and embarrass him in front of all of his followers, all millions of his followers.
Nah.
Yes.
Sick, immature women like this get a kick out of the attention. And we're going to go over that here in a second.
Daddy, I'm sorry.
Look, I didn't call you. I
Your
didn't.
chat sucks dick. I hate them. I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they
I'm
don't.
sorry.
Over
Okay,
somebody's shit.
don't start with shit you get mad at me about, because we're not going to go there.
Yeah, but that shit is just. Come on now.
Come on.
Over.
Look, tell them.
Here, Fro, just get your stuff, Fro.
No.
I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna respectfully, just for real.
No.
She
You want to
refuses
show
to
them
leave.
this side of our relationship, we're going to show them. We do this all the time. Like, all the time.
We don't.
Yes, we
I
do.
told you, like, I told you, if I have to ever tweet out something that I'm single, that means it's no looking back because you pushed me there. So it's like,
I don't
you
care.
had too many chances.
I don't care.
It's too.
My brother, you got to get out this situation. There's a degree of normalization of toxicity in here that I can't readily agree with. Even look at the aggressiveness as to where she is caressing his shoulders. This is clearly someone that is abusive. That is doing this to clearly someone that is too timid to represent himself appropriately. This is blue-pilled simp mindset here for you to see live and direct. And that's no disrespect, but I got to call a spade when I see it.
You're insecure about certain shit.
You're insecure too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. We're not going to start. I'm not going to embarrass you and say all the shit you do like you do to me.
Wow. This man invites toxicity into his life. This looks like, this is like exactly, listen, when I first saw this situation.
Hurry, end it.
Yo, by the way, any young lady that
you.
laughs like that, crazy, just from Jump Street. That high-pitched baby laugh.
We can talk, but I'm just not going to get back.
That's fine.
All right.
You could say them now, but watch us end it back together, mark my words.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. Hey, chill. No, hey, no, look. Hey, what you not going to do? Don't touch my equipment. Don't touch.
Okay,
all this
let's
shit's
go.
off limits. Don't touch. Can you back up?
All right, so I'm going to pause it right here. We're going to go to the next portion of how the story developed. You guys are going to see it. You don't have to see it all. You could see the rest of the 5 minutes. I'll put a link down in the description box down below. But as you can see, manipulative person, very abrupt in the way that she's trying to communicate, very disrespectful. And he's saying, just don't touch my ish. Don't do any, right? Like, so here's where we are. They're broken up. So what has happened since then? Well, let me bring this up on the screen real quick. So since then, the young lady did an actual reaction to this video after being lambasted across the internet. And I will say that the majority of people that were talking about the situation was talking about how simply ridiculous that she is and how crazy that she comes off. All right. So let's go through this real quick.
I had his stuff and I was just like, do this, do that. Like, that is not true at all.
I had his stuff and I was just like, do this, do that. Like, that is not true at all.
Delete it!
Come out.
Delete it!
Delete what?
You're stupid fucking tweet, bitch!
But I don't want to be with you no more.
You stupid fucking twin bitch!
But I don't want to be with you no more.
Do that like that.
Now, just notice how the tone changes when the cameras are off, or at least she doesn't realize that the cameras are on, how the tone just goes completely insane. But let's move on.
All right, so look, she comes into the kid's room, and then she starts to kind of, I feel the hostility, you know what I'm saying? I feel the hostility. And mind you guys, like throughout this whole time,
I was
you know
not
what I'm
being
saying?
hostile.
Like, nigga did not fold whatsoever, bro. No hands was put on her, none of that. She's literally baiting the dog shit out of me to put hands on her, bro.
I'm
you know what
not.
I'm saying? She's saying shit like, oh, I'm about to turn off your stream. You know what I'm saying? She starts putting her hands.
I told him that because I did not appreciate how he's just gonna be okay with embarrassing me like that. Like, in the back of his head, like, he knew we were gonna get back together. Like, he was in bed crying because he was like, I feel like I fucked up our relationship. Like, I disappointed you and we can't come back from them. And I was like, yes, you can, baby. Yes, you can. Like, I'm still here. I still love you. I was like, I don't care about the embarrassment. Like, I just want us together and we're going to get better. And, like, we were literally, that was after we had, like, sex. Like, what? Like, why are you manipulating me and treating me like this? Like, it's not fair. Like, it's completely unbelievable to me. Like, I just feel really betrayed by him. And we're both wrong. Like, everyone, like, no one's perfect. And, like, yes, I admit to, like, you know, sure, maybe I can get, you know, a little crazy. I can't help it. Like, I've been trying to improve, but...
Hands on my equipment.
Okay. I'm not going to continue to play this video because, as you can probably already guess, it's going to be 9 more minutes of complete and utter bullshit. Okay. I tried before I got on this to try to listen to it, and my mind was going insane. So you see a young lady that's saying that, you know, it's both of our faults. You know, he already knew we're going to get back together. He was crying before I came over, and about, you know, how he made a mistake and all of this shit. So you clearly see the toxicity. You can clearly see that she's riding for the toxicity, but I wouldn't be so quick to judge Flight that he's riding for the toxicity until something else that happened later. Now, mind you, this video came out a few days after, so they were still broken up at that time. I actually looked back on her YouTube channel and saw that she actually had a video of reading her tweets in respect to how men were in her DMs after the situation. Watch the mannerisms on this video.
Hey guys, it's Drea. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, we are going to take a peek inside my DMs, part 2, post, breakup, post, everything that happened all over the internet. I'm not sure what to expect, but all I know is that it should be exciting and very interesting. Before I start the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, go ahead and drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's get to it. Let's start the video. Mwah. To give you guys a little background info before I start the video, a few days ago, me and Kamani broke up, and he broke up with me on stream, and then he made a video about me, and then resulting that video, I started getting like so many messages, and I just wanted to like show you guys a selected few and give you guys a sneak peek. And here we go. I hope you enjoy my video. Okay guys, we are ready to start our video. So first DM I have for you guys says, so I heard you single now, what's up? I don't know how to answer that. Pull up to my asylum, then shawty, we gon' get real crazy. This name is something funny to joke about. I'm not crazy.
So real quick, so two things I wanted to comment on, so you could see her mannerisms as she's going over all of these DMs. And we'll get in a couple here quick in a second just to validate what it is that I'm saying. But you can see her mannerisms. This is a clout thing. This is a validation thing. She loves and enjoys to be linked up to Flight because his money, power, status. And the thing is for the life of me, I can't understand what you see in this person back, the mannerisms, the disrespect. I don't get it, my G. You're absolutely bugging. You're absolutely insane. But she's showing the strength of her DMs and further trying to embarrass you. Men getting in there talking about her throat, all of this other stuff. Where do you? And she's publicly doing videos on her shitty YouTube channel on the strength of your name. It's ridiculous. This is why you see so many popular influencers sign contracts with the women that come into their life, because I think that that's the absolute smart thing to do, because this is such clearly a clout thing that it's damn near embarrassing. Okay, so I'll go on here in a second, but I also have a secondary message for all of the simps, the white knights, and the low integrity men that try to get into the DM section after you see how utterly crazy she is. Y'all are disgusting. Y'all disgust me, every single last one of you. Let's keep it moving.
Tell Flight you have birth control, maybe he'll give you a chance. Okay, honestly, like, my implant is gonna stay in. I'm gonna keep it in. Honestly, like, there's no point in like taking it out at this point. I mean, we're almost 3 months in, and she said like after 3 months, you know, your hormones will start to like, you know, neutralize and settle, and like you'll feel normal. And well, we're almost there, so I'm gonna just keep it in. And answering his second part regarding a second chance, I don't know about that.
All right, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't go on anymore. Again, I'll leave a link down in the description box down below. Also, too, here's what it is that she's talking about the implant in her arm, which I guess is like a birth control. She's had it in for 3 months, and the doctor says is that's going to stabilize over time. So here's another thing that women can tend to do is to blame their actions on hormones, right? As the way that they treat you has something to do with some incredibly unavoidable, illogical push of chemicals into their mind, so at that particular junction they can't have control of themselves. It's complete and utter bullshit. You know how I know it's bullshit? Because that doesn't happen when they go to work. Oh, you can maintain yourself in front of your boss that controls the money that goes into your pocket, but you can't troll yourself in front of me. Shit just don't add up. So you're willing to exchange good behavior as long as you have a manager, as long as there's a CEO of a company. Otherwise, you're just so out of whack that you can't control yourself. Guys, and this is why I talk about it all day. As a man, if you are not head of the household so that they respect you as if you are the manager, then this is what can happen. And especially if they are this insane. But I digress. I'm going outside of the original topic of the video, but I think that when they're this unstable, you have to remove yourself from the situation. You have to. This is toxicity personified. But doesn't end right here. Let's go to the next video of Flight's response of them getting back together.
A lot of y'all are having speculations, turning on your FBI detective modes on. Some of y'all should be some FBI detective agents, bro. Y'all make some fire ones, no cap. But honestly, man, I'm gonna just cut straight to the point, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure you guys clicked on the vid to know a couple of things. For one, I'm gonna address a couple things, to be honest with y'all, since a lot of y'all, some of y'all, I don't wanna say everybody, because it's only really, honestly, I feel like the people that are low-key preying on my downfall or want to have something to just like find a way to hate on, or have something to just find a way to just anything shit about Flight, you know what I'm saying? Because like the trolls, a lot of them have just been down bad, like honestly the past year and a half, honestly since 2020, because there ain't been really nothing, you know what I'm saying, negative on Dut Reacts, you know what I'm saying? The niggas bossed up, I kinged up, and it's just hurt people, you know what I'm saying? It's literally like sucked the life out of people, and I can't help that, you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna continue. But if you guys are wondering, are me and Andrea, you know what I'm saying, back together? The question is, yes, we're working shit out, you know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do about it? I don't give a fuck if you lost respect, if you don't look at me, you know, I don't give a fuck, because you're a fucking nobody to begin with, you know what I'm saying? And you're already sitting on the bleachers. Real FTC members that really fuck with Flight already know that even if I announce something about my love life, you're not supposed to care about it. As long as I'm still giving you top tier entertainment, as long as I'm still doing my and handling my business and responsibilities, taking care of my daughter, taking care of my responsibilities as an adulthood, you know what I'm saying? You should not be worried about what the fuck I'm doing. Now, you do.
This must be top 10 viscous innards dead or alive, like ever created in the history of created. It must be, like, because I just don't get it. He's a young multimillionaire, could have the pick of the litter, but just is so confused. Another thing he touched on too is that people should not care. I mean, what a lot of people saw was abuse when she came on that stream, my young scholar. That's what a lot of people saw, was straight up abuse, right? And you being bullied. So people will be concerned, especially being an influencer. You should know that. You should know that.
You have an opinion and have the right to question, okay, like what's going on, this and that, and I'm about to explain everything, you know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Like, I just feel like, in my opinion, both of us fucked up. At the end of the day, none of us cheated on each other. Andrea never cheated on me. My loyalty is gonna really, honestly, remain high with somebody that has never cheated on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what the heck happened. Yeah, I made my 40-minute video. So the fuck what? A lot of you wannabe conspiracists want to be like, oh, you scripted this and that. How? A lot of y'all literally need to remember that the trolls are the reason why this shit even happened in the first place. Y'all want to go into somebody else's Twitch stream and lie that I'm doing shit that I'm not doing, you know what I'm saying, and ruin other people's shit. And it's not even just with me, it's other, you know what I'm saying, people that y'all do that to. Y'all don't realize that you guys sometimes, and it's not the real ones. Like I said, the real FTC brothers and sisters, honestly, like your ears should be mudded right now. You shouldn't even be like, you just be, you know, enjoying the video and just watching me talk, because I'm not addressing this to you guys. You guys already know the business. I'm talking about the trolls and the people that have negative 22 IQs that don't understand shit and then just walk through life just blind and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? The trolls, at the end of the day, you gotta remember, you started this. How the hell can you try to have the audacity to say that I scripted shit or that you want to sit up here and call me a simp for working shit out with somebody that makes me happy at the end of the day. Like, no matter what anybody has to say throughout all that bullshit, Andrea makes me happy.
It's gonna happen again. I don't know what she did to convince you that it won't. But after watching the situation and then looking at her responses of her loving the attention, whether good or bad, this will happen again. And I don't think that you really have wrapped your mind around that. And here's the thing. Next time can do a lot more to hurt your brand. Because if this ain't a key indicator, no, if this ain't a red flag, I don't know what is.
That girl's my fiance. I'm gonna marry the shit out of her one day.
What?
I'm gonna give her like...
You proposed? Dog. The video I did that I first entered here was back in October. So after 4 months, you proposed? Oh, Jesus.
3 to 4 kids, and if she's watching this, I just want to let you know, Andrea, you're my baby, and I love the dog shit out of you. You're my baby, and you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But nah, check this out, all jokes aside. Like, you guys got to realize at the end of the day, like, look, I'm a forgiving person, and I see certain things that go on. What I can honestly tell you, you can quote this and keep this in your camera roll. You can always change a female's behavior. You know what I'm saying? But you can never change a female being a hoe in a thought. And Andrea's not a hoe in a thought. She never cheated. She's never entertained other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's literally had her heart with me. She can be a little bit crazy. But look, guess what? I am too. And if you did not realize in 2021 how crazy I am, you're completely lost. Go look at my other videos that I did. Do you realize, look, bro, the video that I spazzed out on that one chick so-and-so, I'm not going to mention her name. Do you realize if another dude had did that, like, they would be... they would have like 40 or 50 years locked down, bro. Do you realize how crazy, like, I am? Like, I'm from Florida, bro. Like, you don't realize, like, a lot of you guys swear that you know me, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know about 30% of me from the camera. Like, you real deal don't know me. And on top of that, I feel like in a respect factor, when it comes to my love life and the decisions that I make, some of you guys, and honestly, all of you guys, not even some of y'all should just really keep a certain lane path. Now, when I come out and say anything, you should have the right, you know what I'm saying, defend me. And real talk, look.
He said, real quick before he gets back in there, and then we'll wrap up the video. This has been going on for a long time. What I hear from him is a young man with a lot of ego, with a lot of ego. You know what I'm saying? It says these things about getting back together, blah, blah, blah. You know, marrying 3, 4 kids with complete and utter confidence, then follows it up with, you can change a woman's behavior. And I think what you see here is pure and utter trauma bonding. And I think that because his ego is so high, it is not allowing him to see the reality of the situation outside of whatever she is communicating to him behind closed doors. And to a degree, again, he sees the trauma. He looks at the trauma that's happening, the toxic shit that's happening. And to him, it's just something that makes the relationship stronger. That's why I talk about it so much on my channel. I talk about it so much on the channel, because do I think that a woman can evolve from a behavior perspective? Yes. Do I think you can change her? No. No, I don't. So my thing is that if you have all these other things, all these other worldly things, right? All the money, the power, the status that you absolutely need, why don't you go get the most healed version of her? But instead, you seem to pick the same ones, one after the other. And I'm telling you, it's going to lead you down a windy road of complete and utter bullshit. If it's not a kid, then you'll get married, you'll get divorced, you'll take half your shit, regardless of a prenup, because she'll say that she was emotionally distressed and all this other shit like that. My thing is, why place yourself in and around a space where people can take advantage of you, because you're increasing the likelihood of that happening, especially when you do it with someone with the confidence to come up on your stream and do this, that, and a third, and then make all these reaction videos, going in her DMs, this, and a third. She loves the attention. She appreciates your status. Why allow her to take advantage of that? Let's keep going.
Anybody that defended me with what I had said in that 40-minute plus video, boom, this and that, you a real one. You know what I'm saying? You a real one. You have the best of, you know what I'm saying? You know, the best thing for Dart Reacts. You know what I'm saying? You really care. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying? The homies and all that. Like, there was no ill will intent. Like, if you said anything crazy, whatever, about the situation between us, I don't look at you no different, because guess what? You're real at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, for watching your boy Dart Reacts back. But at the same time, if I choose on my behalf to work things out, that should not be an issue, as long as I'm continuing my responsibilities, which, you know what I'm saying, taking care of my daughter, making sure she has an amazing life, you know what I'm saying, and great feats under her, you know what I'm saying, what she does, taking care of my responsibilities as adulthood, making sure everything is on point, bills is being paid, family members are being taken care of, and giving my FTC brothers and sisters top tier entertainment. Bro, ain't no other YouTuber uploading 5 to 6, 7, bro, your favorite YouTubers are literally burnt the fuck out right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Like, I'm still giving y'all top tier entertainment, bro. I consider myself as an artist, bro, and I'm still not quitting on you guys. I'm still, even if I get hella mainstream in this rap shit, bro, I'm still gonna be giving you guys 3 to 5 to 7 videos, bro, and, you know what I'm saying, bomb ass Twitch live streams, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, in my opinion, I deserve to be happy, bro, because at the end of the day, look, this was started from the trolls. You guys were in her chat, even though, like I said, it is her fault. And that's the things that we are working on behind the scenes with, you know, it's not necessarily certain trust issues, it's just certain things that just need to be turned. What's that word? Certain things that need to be approached in a different way, and that falls back to what I said when it comes to, you can always change certain behavioral things in a woman, you just can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And like I said, Andrea's neither of those. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand she pulled up to the crib, she did all this and that, banging this and that, but look, she didn't destroy the kid's setup. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if she didn't even act like that, she really didn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if she pulled a gun or a damn machete out, that's a whole different ballgame. If she wrecked my whip, if she keyed my car, that's a whole different ballgame and scenario. And a lot of y'all sit up here saying, oh, like, this has to be fake and scripted. Bro, the cops was called to my crib.
Yeah,
you know
I think
what I'm saying?
It was real.
Obviously, even though they wasn't on no hostile issue or none of that stuff, and you know what I'm saying, it obviously should have been avoided. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, like, a lot of you guys, if you're in relationships, you have never been in an argument before. You never had, you know what I'm saying, the complex people try to call people on you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the difference is that the level of disrespect that was shown, you should never interact with them again. You should never. You know, it saddens me to see so many melanated young brothers and sisters that continue to use trauma bonding as a way to forge relationships. And it's a damn shame, because it happens this early into the relationship. Guess what? Guess what? Won't be the last time that you see it, no matter how much your ego has convinced you that you can ultimately change it. It's not going to change. All right. But listen, at the end of the day, much respect to the young brother. I hope at some point he gains the ear of someone with a little bit more experience, so that this person can help guide him to make future decisions. At the end of the day, if he says that he's happy right now, he says that he's happy. I think it's only gonna be for a short amount of time. Something else is going to happen. I don't know if it's, you know, all of a sudden that the whatever she's got in her arm is gonna stop working mysteriously, and then you're gonna get her pregnant. Something's gonna happen. Something else on a live stream. I don't know, but when it does, I'll bring it back down for you guys, so we can continue to have this conversation in order to inform the culture just a wee bit forward, so we can add more people with correct decision-making capabilities, more men with correct decision-making capabilities, to not allow this type of behavior to continue into the future. That's all I want to go over this video here today. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Feel free to hit me up. Go down into my Instagram. Continue to go down in there and send me fantastic content. Would wholeheartedly appreciate that. I guarantee you in the future, I'm going to try to get up on these reactions a little bit sooner so I don't have to do a full compilation like this. But it is what it is. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.